Okay, I'm just gonna put my phone in my pocket because I need to talk out loud, and so I'm gonna record it to see if anything good comes out of it. So I'm just gonna put it down, and hopefully you'll still be able to hear this. I am perfect. I am a perfect child of my God. Because what defines perfect is, like, by definition, it means having no flaw. But flaw to what extent, in which, what is the criteria? Because every specimen, every thing in this planet has a specific job. It has a specific thing that it does. A chair is a chair because it chairs, like it's something that holds you while you're sitting, and it often looks a certain way, but it doesn't have to. But if you want it to look like a specific kind of wooden chair with 4 legs and this and that and the other, that's fine. That's the criteria for that kind of specific chair that it is. But you can't compare, like, one of those egg nest chairs to a desk chair that is, meant for someone who wants to have that perfect, like, 90-degree, like, posture. Of course there's a specific chair for that specific job. So under whose criteria does perfection fit in when it comes to you? And why do you continuously tell yourself that you haven't healed and you have to do all of these things before you're worthy of everything you desire? Because under whose criteria are you comparing yourself to? It sounds like you're comparing yourself to what you could not do. You're seeing your limits and seeing that those are them. Like, it's, instead of saying this is a specific kind of difficult versus this is something that I'm not here to do, and I'm not going to contort myself to try and do it. Because criteria, perfection is determined by which the criteria we give it. And that changes in society just through norms, through ethics, through consciousness, through cultures, right? There are certain things that people wear in America, and people don't understand why they wear those things. And there's things that people wear in other countries that you just don't, you're like, I would never, like, that's not something I have to do. That's not something I understand. I don't think I want to do that. And that's perfect. And just like them, they too are perfect. It's just interesting that for so long I've been telling myself I have to fix, or, I'm still healing, I'm still trying, I'm a healing people pleaser, I'm overcoming a no, I'm not doing anything. Everything's perfect. If I want to change it, that's because I've created a criteria, but it doesn't mean it's not perfect in what it is, because it's exactly what we need at the moment to understand how to get to another perfect moment that is more aligned with what our soul is desiring. However, the environments that we surround ourselves with, if there is some sort of challenge or block that you see, it's because you're being faced with your subconscious manifestation of why you're not deserving of it. Just making sure it's still recording, sorry. Okay. So why is your obsession with manifestation when it should be an obsession with how perfect you are, and how lovely, and how deserving, and how willing, and being able to look at yourself like that 3-year-old that deserved the world, like that 10-year-old that deserved the world, that had to put on their big boy britches, that had to pull up their grow up way too fast. That's what happened. And now they had to put down their crown, and they said, I'm gonna do this because I have to. And now you're here, and you do not have to anymore. You get to put the crown on. You get to stop saying, I have to do this. Because you don't. You get to look at that 3-year-old, that 10-year-old, that 15-year-old, etc. in the eye and say, you deserve better than this. So I'm going to make sure that I do everything in my power to get you there. I'm going to ask you how you would like to feel, how you would like to be loved, how you would like to be energized, how you would like to be recognized and acknowledged and held. And we'll see how to get there. We'll figure it out. I'll ask for your feedback, and you'll give me, and I'll ask for your feedback, and you'll ask for mine, and we'll figure it out together, because this isn't just us versus us. We're a team. We're figuring this out together. Sorry, I made a big turn and I had to be quiet for it. This is finding the balance between intuition and intelligence, knowledge and wisdom. There is a difference. There is a wisdom that lives inside of us that is childlike, that is forever, that is pulsating with the sun's rays. I don't know how else to describe it. They are radiant, they are bright, they are happy, they're glowing. And then there's the other version that knows how to function in this society. And like, here's the thing. You can hate the game, and I promise I am not someone that enjoys the game of knowing the right steps in this society. I don't love it, but I know it. And if there are certain things that I need to do in order to do certain things, I understand that that's something that I have to do in order to get the ball rolling on my end. Because that's the thing. Once you start saying, let me see if I can think of an example of what I'm talking about. I want a passport. Less than that. Let's take it one step back. My soul, I want to travel. That's what my soul says. I want to travel. I want to see the world. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to experience things outside of where I have. I want to see what else there is. That's wisdom. That's desire. That's that childlike essence of curiosity, adventure. We love her. She's so cute. Intuition, wisdom. She knows what she wants. Love it. And then there's intelligence and knowledge that says in order to travel, you need a passport. So I will do what I need to do to support the desires of my childlike wonder. And that is the balance that we are all looking for. It's being able to say, this is a beautiful dream and you deserve it because it lights you up. You know it does. So, how am I going to get you there? I'm the adult now. How am I going to get you there? First steps first. You need a fucking passport. Okay. Go on the website, USPS.gov if you're in America. Figure it out. It's so easy. They make it so easy. And I hate it. I hate that all the steps, there's like 8 steps and they all have down arrows and there's 15 sentences under each arrow. And I'm like, okay, step 1, let's start there. Step 1 to getting a passport is see if you can get one. Like, it's that easy. They make it really easy. However, it is tedious. It takes extra steps. You want someone to do it for you. You want to make sure you're not doing it wrong. let's just try. Just try. Ask a few people, ask around. There at least someone that you know will have one that has had to renew it or get a new one, and they can tell you what the experience was like if you have anxiety, if you're overwhelmed, because I was overwhelmed. I've been overwhelmed for 3 months about the passport thing. But guess who just scheduled a picture to go get their passport taken, like picture taken so I can submit it? Me, this guy. So I am here being like, I see you, Desire. I'm gonna take care of you, baby girl, because you deserve it. And I'm not gonna put a limitation on what it means to travel for me, which means in any way, shape, or form that it comes, I will be prepared for the blessings that will be bestowed. That's how it works. You put in the effort that is necessary in this realm. And when I say necessary, I don't mean, well, I need to get a good college degree so that I can get a good paying job, so that I can get a good husband, and then my mom will be proud of me. No, that's not the case, sis. It's, I want my mom to be proud of me, then work from there. You have to start at the desire and work backwards. Otherwise, the steps that you've created to get there is ego and brain. We don't want intelligence to tell us how to get to desire. We want desire to tell us what the next steps are in this realm to get to desire. It's a complete, it's different. It's working from the end of the tunnel. It's understanding that there is light, so you follow it. And you won't know what the steps are until you allow yourself to feel into that desired reality. Visualize it. I have such a hard time visualizing it. And there's a point in which my brain doesn't let me get any happier, and I'm working on that, and it's literally that, no, but we can't have that. We don't deserve, no, that's impossible. How would that even happen? It doesn't matter if it's impossible. I'm daydreaming. Let me. And you just keep trying. You have to try and visualize this. It's so powerful when you are able to physically, sorry, that light is gonna bother me, in your mind's eye, visualize it. And if you need to write it down first, if you need to do a couple of meditations, if you need to start with sentence, I don't know, try it. Visualize. Okay, I'm gonna stop this video. I just got home and I'm excited to be home. So thank you for listening to my rant. I hope you were able to get something beneficial out of that. I know I did. Also the moon. Dang. She's beautiful. You got this. You're doing great. I love you. Bye.